I'm Etienne Giroux. I was game designer and creative direction on Deus Ex Go.
So you guys created turn-based puzzles from 3 franchises of Eidos Montreal. You were not part of the team during the development of the first 2 Go games. How was it to join Square Enix Montreal by the development of Deus Ex Go?
I joined before actually, but it was really interesting to look at what the other Go games were. I was in just next to the team when they were creating Lara Croft Go. I was speaking with them and exchanging and pitching ideas and all of that. So I wasn't on the team, but I was there in the studio. So I still know how it worked and how people were creative around the project and all of that. It was a really interesting challenge for me to jump on Deus Ex Go because I knew what the Go games were, but I'm a huge fan of Deus Ex since the first one that came out in 2000. So it was a really good project for me to actually take and have an impact on because of that affinity with Deus Ex.
As a player, you are playing a fully board game on a mobile device. How did you guys get the idea to create this kind of game, a board game?
This came with Hitman Go. It was the way that they decided to create this board game, Hitman game. It's something that made a lot of sense for a mobile game because when you're on mobile, you don't want to have too many actions to do fast. So it's more of a strategic game, it's more of a puzzle game, and the board games that we play all the time actually have these mechanics in them. So it was a huge inspiration for finding mechanics for Hitman Go, and then for the other games we just reused and reinvented what we learned from the other Go games, but it was just an evolution at that point to build on the Go formula.
What strikes me is the slick design. Have you guys been working on this for a long time?
The art direction is something we look at from the beginning of a project, and the goal is to create something that looks really good on a mobile device, so on a small screen. And for something to look so good on such a small screen, you have to come up with something really slick and really elegant and designed. So because of that, it's one of the constraints we always keep in mind when developing the game. If there's a mechanic that we like, a game, some type of enemy that we like, but we can't really make so elegant, we just drop it. Because sometimes the direction of elegance is more important than the actual mechanic that we want.
Deus Ex Go is coming out tomorrow. What can players expect from this game?
We created this game for the fans to have a really cool mobile Deus Ex game, but we also created the game for people who don't know Deus Ex, for them to discover a franchise that's really cool, we think. The players, they can expect the best puzzle game, good story, awesome animation and puzzles with hacking, augmentations, and all of that stuff. And for the first time on the Go game, they can also expect new puzzles every week. So we're gonna stream new puzzles every week in the app. So you just open the app and get new puzzles all the time.
The only game of Eidos Montreal which hasn't a Go game yet is the 2014 Thief game. Are there any plans of a Thief Go game?
At the moment, we don't plan that right now in that way. When we create a new game, we have to find the best idea. We have to pitch it in the best way and then build a team around it and create a new game. There's no Thief game plan at this moment. That's all I can say. If somebody comes up with a really good pitch at some point and it makes sense and everybody loves it, we're gonna make it. But that's not how it works exactly.
Is there maybe right now another game in development?
There is another game in development. Nothing has been announced yet, though. We're gonna talk later about that.
Okay, well, we see that later. Back to the past. In 2009, you started working for the mobile division of Electronic Arts. Till 2012, you worked on different mobile games like SimCity Deluxe and Scrabble. So you are specified in developing mobile games. What do you expect of the mobile market in the next 5 years, like changes in development and consumer buying behavior?
That's a really good question because I think the mobile market is really fertile and like any good game can really work. We've seen different games coming out that were completely different from any other thing that we've ever seen. We've seen games like Hitman Go and Lara Croft Go and Hitman Go, which are more like big AAA mobile games somehow. Like they cost like $5 and you download them and you play them and it's a full experience. That's more of a traditional model. But then you see weird games that don't work in any way that you would expect, and they're still hugely successful. So I really think that on the mobile market, exploration is really important, and people are coming up with new ideas every day. And it's really cool to me that any game can carry its own idea and sell itself to basically everyone on the planet. It really opens the door when you think about what are we going to do next. You know, all of these doors are open. They're opened and you can just explore and have fun. I think that's really important for mobile.
Okay, thank you for the interview and good luck with the development of the next game.
Thank you.